Kris Bonde, and I grew up with Jeff in Nurseland, and you have to listen to a couple stories because I have a few. So Jeff and I, went to kindergarten and on up together, and he was the first boy that I kissed. Yeah. No, it wasn't the only one. Okay. And that was it. After Jeff, she's like, no more boys. Compare.
Crazy kindergarten.
And so we had a pretend marriage. We did. So, first love. We had a pretend child, and we named him Little Jeffy. And throughout our lives, we always would ask each other, "Where's Little Jeffy?" And I would be like, "I don't have him. You must have him."
That's so sweet.
Yeah. So Jeff was an awesome guy, and was beat up ahead a lot of years. Just out of the blue, one day on I'm guessing my 25th birthday. Out of the blue, Jeff calls me because I'm exactly a week older than Jeff, and he just had to call and give me grief that I was so much older. And he was still 24, and man, you're turning 25, and that's old. So ever since that birthday, he called me every year on my birthday.
Oh,
yeah. He was, and we would laugh and talk and reminisce, and he would always ask, what am I doing? How's the family?
How are you dogs?
Yeah, how are the dogs? Because I have a great love for dogs as well as him. And like him, those are my kids and my only kids. So we got that together. So can be very sad when my birthday comes up.
we'll call you.
So,
You have to leave us with your number. We'll all call you.
yeah. But, yep, to Jeff.
To Jeff.
Who wants to top that?
Right, no one can tell you.
Kris Brazil.
You get to go next.
Oh, so I met Jeff in 9th grade when they came from Nurseland, and I met him through Kris because they were such big buds, and immediately took a liking to him because, who wouldn't? And I wanted so bad to ask him to Sadie Hawkins or whatever that dance was.
Yeah.
And he was just too nervous and didn't want to be rejected. And so I knew all these other girls would be asking him. And I think Kathy Burke, is Kathy Burke?
Yeah,
Maybe.
Kathy Burke's in her class.
I think she got him. And,
Bitch.
I'm better than her. I should ask. So that was one of my regrets. And we'd always just have fun in Spanish class with Endra.
Yeah.
That was the best. I always look forward to that class every day. 'Cause,
Bernie.
Jeff would do something, and
yeah.
everybody and Bernie, you could tell he was laughing under his
Yeah.
breath. He was trying to. I think that was Bernie's best hour of the day too.
Yeah,
For
probably,
sure.
probably.
Yeah, so yeah, those were my memories. Good man.
We're going around the room, so
Okay, and I'm Kris Schmidtke, and I was a couple years older than Jeff. Graduated in '81. We're trying to think of remembering exactly how we all met. Maybe it was Happy Chef.
Happy Chef.
Happy Jeff.
We
Yeah.
worked out at Happy Chef together.
Oh.
Pam, Jill,
Yeah, Jill.
me,
Jill had to have
Jeff,
gotten fired.
and one of my favorite memories of Jeff is when, and Becky and I were talking about this, when Becky, Jeff, John Wellborn, Greg Hessel, and I all decided to cheer up Doug Toopy in Indianapolis. And so
On his birthday. On his birthday.
Down to Indianapolis.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
And
In the middle of the
at
night, kind
2
of.
o'clock in the morning. Yeah. And it was the funnest road trip.
It was.
Yeah. And it was just,
Spontaneous.
very spontaneous. And he was very spontaneous, like you guys, just. He
thank you.
called me up
I'm,
one time and
falling
asked me if
over.
I wanted to go fishing. In a boat, even.
Wow, he is going all out.
I think we caught, a couple little sunfish.
That's so
That's
funny.
so funny.
Yeah.
Well, I am not
not Kris.
That's right. I didn't even notice that.
I'm Pam Peterson Olson.
Scooch in together because this is gonna be you together.
There's lots of fun memories that, of course, Jeff, you know, and the gang had together because he's so much fun. But one of the most embarrassing for me is that when we worked at Happy Chef, this is what just sprang into my mind. It's more embarrassing for me. We were both waiters and a waitress, and we were competing over how much money we could make. Okay, that's just what we did. Sure. And he just finished with a with a couple older ladies, and they left, and I went and I took Oh, it gets worse. I am still mortified. I'm still embarrassed about this. I took it and I put it in my pocket because I was like, oh, I'm going to win. And I was eventually going to give it to him. But the two ladies, they saw me.
Laura, you need some money.
I'm serious. I was
Pam.
mortified. I was like crying because I went and I ran to Jeff and I said, they just saw me take it. I think I'm going to steal from you. You got to go tell. So he went. He's such a nice guy. He went outside and he told the ladies.
Yeah, it was just
he said, it's just a joke. She really is going to give it. She really is going to steal money from me because they were really worried that I was going to steal. So anyway, now that's public.
And Laura, she owes you some money.
The statute of limitations has not run out on that. So.
It's like that $7 is still hanging out there.
I'm pretty sure it was probably like 50 cents. Let's be real. It was old ladies.
That's right.
But it was Jeff, so they tipped him wrong.
It was probably $7.
You're right.
I'm Steve Olson, Pam's husband. You know, I was never really part of Jeff's really inner circle. I always just ended up, you know, ending up in a group that ended up with Jeff, and you know, it was always just such a great time. Obviously, you know, Jeff was a great guy, life of the party. Yeah, just always such a great experience to be around him. You know, so positive, a lot of energy. I can't really think of one specific time. I do remember one specific time we were going out. It was this was in like the middle of January, and it was myself and Joe Anderson. We were driving out to Nearstrand, and there's the big curve right before you're headed in towards Nearstrand.
Yeah.
We were heading out to meet a whole bunch of people who were out there, some kind of party out there. And as Joe and I came around the corner, the car just drifted and drifted, and we ended up going over the edge there. Well, Joe had a little Ford Fiesta. Well, we were stuck down the ditch there. You couldn't even see the car. So cars would go by us and go by us. And of course, there might have been someone else that I don't remember, but I remember us like digging our way out and heave-hoeing the car back up onto the road after about an hour and a half, and then finally getting out there. And of course, the party was pretty much over. But anyway, so that's all I got.